Here, so we're gonna be making the classic American Chinese beef and broccoli. Um, yeah, beef and broccoli with some sticky rice. We're gonna start with our broccoli. It's already been washed. I'm just gonna kind of chop it up and break it up a little more. Broccoli all chopped up. So, of course, you can't really see what I'm doing, but I'm just chopping up broccoli to be more bite-sized. I have my little wok here. It's not little at all, but it's on medium heat. We do want fairly high heat for this, but we'll start on medium. I'm gonna put some high heat oil. This is not olive oil. Why are you cooking Chinese food with olive oil anyway? We're not Jamie Oliver here. All right, so we're gonna throw that in. No shade to Jamie, but you know, Uncle Roger roasted him for using olive oil. All right, so we're just gonna kind of char it a little bit. I didn't put much in there, did I? We're gonna char it a little bit, and then we're actually gonna remove it from the heat and then cook our beef. All right, so I'm going to dice some of this up. Yep. So we're just doing some rough chops here. These are pretty tender. These are good. All right, so I'm gonna take those out. We are gonna return the veggies back in. So let's just get them out for now. It's just to kind of get them started. A little jump start. All right, so we're gonna add a little more oil. I'm gonna add these carrots. All right, so we're gonna add some bell pepper as well. All right, so we're just gonna chop up. We're gonna do, let's do just some rough strips on these. Not quite julienne, not quite a bâtonnet. They are, but it's kind of, they're good, we're good. All right, I'm gonna take those out now too. Add those to the carrots, or to the broccoli. Ideally, I would have liked them all in at the same time, but you know how it is. All right, so now we're gonna add, I just cut up a bunch of like a cheap sirloin steak, and I just kind of cut into strips, so in it goes. All right. All right, so we want this on high heat now. So I got about a pound of sirloin that I cut up into strips. So this is, we're just gonna cook it on high heat. And then I'm gonna add in my bell peppers. Get in there. So it all kind of cooks together. Now I do have 2 cloves of garlic I'm gonna add, but you know what garlic does. Garlic loves to burn on high heat, so I'm gonna wait. I don't claim this to be authentic or anything, but it is delicious, so we'll go with that. All right, I'm just gonna use the same beef bowl, it's not a big deal. We're going to make our sauce. Chinese inspired, absolutely. Well, you know, even so, the Chinese food that we get here in America is all American Chinese. It was, you know, modified by 19th century Chinese immigrants. So nothing that we eat here in America that we consider Chinese food, unless you're like literally like going over to someone's house who's from China, you know, or from, you know, a different country. It applies to any kind of food. You're not getting like beef and broccoli is an American dish modified from a Chinese dish. Because the Chinese, they don't have like this kind of broccoli. They have something called gailan, which is more of, more stem than anything. It's got maybe a little bit of florist, but like it's more stem than anything. It's delicious. And it's got leaves on it that you cook all up, and so good. But yeah, it's not authentic. All right, so in our sauce, we are going to add some sesame oil. So don't be too generous with this. I'm gonna eyeball it because I know you want about a teaspoon of this. Okay, about a little more than a teaspoon. You want 2 teaspoons of soy sauce. Maybe that I will measure. 2 teaspoons of that. Bailey! My dog. She's having it fit behind me. She must not like the smell of something. What? My little dachshund. She's got to be like the center of attention. She's like, I'm not on camera. Put me on camera, Mom. Are you going to add a teaspoon of sugar? Yes, I know. Just go with it. And then we're gonna add, okay, so I got a 1/4 cup of beef broth. So we're gonna add that to our sauce. Yeah, still going well. And then we're also gonna add a 1/4 cup of oyster sauce. A 1/4 cup of oyster sauce. If you don't have oyster sauce, you can use hoisin sauce. It's different, but it'll do the job. So we're gonna thicken this up. We're gonna add some 2 teaspoons of cornstarch and a tablespoon of water. Let me grab my water. You don't want to add this directly in there because it will clump. So we'll do it separately. So we got that in there. It looks like it might need a little bit more. I might have added a little more than 2 teaspoons of. Shut up and enjoy it, you know. But all right. All right, so now we added that to that, and then we're just gonna stir this sauce up. Okay, so now I'm gonna add in my garlic. Now that this is basically all cooked, it's probably a little overcooked now, but that's here nor there. Oh no, it's all right. We got a little bit of. We're good. All right. And yes, when I cook for my students, my hair is up. You know, everything, all that. But it's just me and the dog. Like, not worried about it. All right, so we're gonna mince up our garlic, chop it up rough, and then just go to town. And I have no room. Okay. Oh my gosh. But yeah, so I'm a culinary instructor. I do have my own business. I've been working in catering since 2017. Let's see, what else? I got interviewed to be on the Gordon Ramsay Next Level Chef. So I didn't get selected only because I don't think I had enough social media following. I wasn't even on TikTok when I applied. It was on season 2 of Next Level Chef. So I'm hoping, like, in about another year, I want to get at least 10K under my belt, you know, and take you all along for the ride, you know. So then I'll apply again to the show, and we'll see what happens. They were excited when they interviewed me, but then they interviewed, you know, other people. They don't interview a lot of people, but they only select 14. But that's okay. One day, I will get on it. I will get on the show. All right. 2 cloves of garlic. Looks like a lot. Put it in. All right. That's sizzling. That's good. That's good noise. Okay, so the garlic, and we're going to add a little bit of ginger. I had fresh ginger, but I don't feel like peeling it, so this is okay. Just don't use the powdered ginger. I mean, if that's all you got, okay. This is at least above the powder, okay? And that was probably too much. That's okay. About 1.5 teaspoons. Ooh. Oh my gosh. In about 30 seconds, that garlic and the ginger, so good. It smells so good. Oh, yeah. Oh, I wish you could smell this. It smells so good. Peppers are nice and tender now. So now I'm going to add everything back in. I don't want anything to really be mushy, right? So that's why I took out the broccoli. I didn't want to overcook it. And it's done. All right, so let's go ahead and add our sauce. Now, because we added the cornstarch, it will get nice and thick under the heat. We're just about done. Gotta slice up my carrot still. My dressing. There it is. So there it is, and all its glistening goodness there. All right, let's get a bit of the rice. Oh my God, this is so hot. I was waiting because it's like, I always do this thing. So some of you, this is the first time you're seeing me, but I always seem to like rush in to try it, and I burn my freaking mouth off. So yeah, let's get a little bit of the broccoli without stuffing it too bad. Yeah, there we go. There's the bite. Manja. I don't know. Enjoy. Mmm. That's good. Oh shit. The kids were right. So my student said, if you missed it, my student said this was like one of the best things that they made this year. This is really good. They're not lying. They are not lying. Even with all the veggies in it. Hey, I'm not gonna complain if they're gonna say, hey, it's good with veggies. Yeah, it's good. This is good. You gotta make it.